Hey guys, do you remember this tone? Well, if you were part of early days of mobile phone evolution, then I am very sure that you would have heard this at least once and set this tone as your ringtone. This is the same music which was inbuilt in Nokia mobile phone. Nokia users, you would have probably heard this. I am sure that this music by now would have taken you down your memory lane, bringing up some great nostalgic moment across your mind. Old is gold. That is a very, very simple, plain, famous quote, isn't it? But once we are done with this video, I'm sure that some of you will agree with me on tweaking this quote to a little bit into a kind of different, like old is classy. Okay, now wait, before I proceed any further, I want you to listen to another beautiful piece of music here. Alright, hello friends, welcome to my channel OmniFind. In this video, let's get to understand the music and the composer behind this wonderful piece that you just heard. Here you go. He is a young boy who feared the trumpet. He is the one who let the 100 years of safely guarded music secret of Rome out. He is the same little guy who played a piano with its key covered by a cloth or at times blindfolded. And if you are a movie person, then please note that it is his composition that has been used in the American movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory to unlock the musical lock. You should have guessed it by now. Yes, it is the very influential and important composer of classical era and in the whole music history, the genius Mozart. Now wait, I have a little secret for you here. There is a connection between Mozart and one of the famous Indian music composer. Please watch till the end of this video to know more about it. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. That was his full name. He was born on January 27, 1756 at Salzburg, which is currently an Austrian city. He was a composer who, unlike others, wrote in all the musical genres of his day and absolutely excelled in all of them. He lived only till the age of 35, which is very young age that he died. However, by then Mozart had composed more than 600 pieces in music. Now let's see what is so special about him. He was called as genius. So let's get into the fact as to why he is being called as genius. Mozart was a child prodigy. His father taught him the very basic notes of music. Can you believe that at the age of 3 he was picking out chords, and at the age of 4 he was actually playing short piece, and he was actually composing music at the age of 5. Mozart composed his first piece of music in 1761 at the young age of 5, and by age of 6 he had performed before 2 imperial courts. In 1763, Mozart along with his father and sister went on tour, performing in major cities like Paris and London. It is here in Paris that Mozart published his first piece of music, and in London he composed his first symphony, and he was only 8 while he was doing that. It is believed that Mozart had all his music in his head and he wrote it down in one single shot with no duplication of it. The most important aspect of Mozart's music is its expressive power, something that cannot be described in words or in music theory terms, but it needs to be heard and then felt. If you think through, his compositions were perfect. It was that perfection that was making all his compositions extraordinary. The work of Mozart was epic in scope and proportion. He composed on all musical genres. He composed opera, symphony, concerto, and solo pieces for the piano. His work actually spanned from joyful, light-hearted pieces to powerful, challenging compositions which actually touched emotions. He knew exactly what to do with his music. He knew where to put the notes in composition, where to allow the phrase to go in, and how much time to grant to a particular note. So much so was his musical thought. He was actually known for his perfect balance and blending of music in his compositions. Mozart was a genius, and time and again he has proved it. Here is another interesting incident to quote. Mozart visited Rome in 1770, and while visiting the Vatican, he heard the Gregorio Allegri's Miserere, which is sung only during the Holy Week there. It is a choral favorite for centuries, performed in the Sistine Chapel, which is actually closely guarded. The uniqueness about this music is that it is so good that in order to preserve the aura of freshness, exclusivity and mystery around the music, it was forbidden to be transcribed by anyone or replication of it. So this composition was never heard outside the Vatican wall, and it was kept as a secret for 100 years. Couple of hours later, back home, the young Mozart, who was just 14 years then, was able to write out the entire score of 12 minutes of choral of what he heard from his memory. And if theories are to be believed, he returned back after 2 days to make minor corrections. Previously, the music had not been reproduced outside the Vatican. Mozart was awarded the Golden Spur by the Pope on July 4, 1770. This is another great work from his masterpiece, Symphony No. 40, the Great G Minor. It is a work of passion, of grief, joy, and excitement. When you listen deep into this, you can feel how suddenly you're awestruck by the sudden expression of pure joy with high and lows in the music. There has been many TV commercials, American movies, cartoons and TV series which has used this great composer's music. Though it's been almost like 250 years now that he passed away, still Mozart and his music remains fresh. Now, coming back to Mozart's connection with an Indian music composer. In early 90s, Titan launched their brand new watches, and they were very particular about its background score and jingle. And do you know who did the popular jingle for this commercial? It was A.R. Rahman. He used the theme from Mozart Symphony No. 25. Music. Music can actually do wonders on us. It provides a total brain workout. We have music to sync with any state of mind that we are in. Agree? Researchers have shown that listening to good music can reduce anxiety and blood pressure, and also improve the sleep quality and memory in us. I'm sure that you will agree with me that we are at peace when we listen to good music. Do comment us below as to who your favorite music composer is and about your favorite music. With that, we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you for watching and take care, guys.